absolutely had it with this shit. Hey, hey everybody, Jeffrey Goodman, another Monday morning. And we've got a ball game. I woke up a little early, so I'm doing this game a little early. It's the Chicago Cubs at the Montreal Expos. Looks like Leo DeRocha had to shake things up a little bit here with Don Kessinger injured. And Ernie Banks is not playing. Very unusual lineup for the Cubs, as he has notoriously stayed with largely the same lineup, besides platooning a couple of his outfielders occasionally. Let's look at our lineups. For the Cubs, it'll be Bill Hands pitching. He's 120, right-hander. And for the Expos, it'll be Jerry Robertson, the right-hander. He's 1-2. For the Cubs, leading off Oscar Gamble in center field. Batting second, Glenn Beckert at second. Billy Williams in left field. Willie Smith in the cleanup spot at first for Ernie Banks. Captain Ron Santo batting fifth at third. Jim Hickman batting sixth and right. Paul Popovich in for Kessinger. He's at short. Randy Hundley, the catcher, batting eighth. And Bill Hands, the pitcher. For the Expos, it's Ty Klein in center. Gary Sutherland at second. Staub in right. Ron Fairley at first. Mac Jones in left field. Kevin Collins at third. John Bateman, the catcher. Bobby Wine at shortstop. And Jerry Robertson, the pitcher. And we're at Jerry Park. This is the second of a two. Montreal took the first, and here's Jerry Robertson on the mound. And we're ready to go. Leading it off for the Cubs is Oscar Gamble. Robertson is ready. Here's the pitch to Gamble, 2-8 right-handed, and he struck him out. And that's one away. We're underway here at Jerry Park. Glenn Beckert now is the batter. The pitch from Robertson. That's going to be 6-6, right-handed. Fly ball right field for Staub. 2 away. Just underway here. Good morning stacking limit on this early Monday morning. Okay, Williams now, left-handed hitter facing Robertson. The pitch to Williams. 6-11, left-handed. That's going to be a fly ball to right X. Getting under that is Staub. He's a 4-11. Uh, 4-11, 11-4. It's going to be a single. He's a S2 base hit. He is an 11 E11 on a 5-10-16. Oh, look at that. He boots it also. An E1, S2 E1. Lord. Single and an error. It was a base hit, and then Staub bobbled it pretty badly. And Williams went to second on that error. And so with 2 outs, Williams is in scoring position. And here's Willie Smith. Okay, Smith now, left-handed hitter. Robertson from the stretch, trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch to Smith. That's going to be 1-7 right-handed. He walked him. First and second now with 2 outs. And Santo comes up in a clutch situation. Okay, Robertson is set, and the pitch to Santo. That's 4-9, right-handed. There's a base hit up the middle off Robertson, a clutch single by Santo on a 4-9 right-handed. This might score Williams. Williams rounding third. One to 14, 2 outs, 1 to 16. They're going to throw. It's going to be Ty Klein throwing it. 1 to 16, Williams trying to come in. He slides in. And he is safe, just safe. Smith goes to third. Santo to second. A run batted in for Ron Santo on a clutch base hit there to make it 1-0. Now it's second and third, 2 outs for Hickman. Robertson retired the first 2 batters in this inning, and then it was the single with the error by Staub to put Williams on second. Smith walked, and then Santo knocking Williams home. Williams stretching from third. Here's the pitch to Hickman now. That's 3-7, and he walked him. So Robertson having trouble here after 2 outs. He's loaded the bases again. Or he's loaded the bases. I don't know if did he have them loaded? I don't think so. No. And the bases are full for Paul Popovich. Nowhere to put him. Paul, switch hitter, batting left. Okay, here's Robertson now. Trying to get out of this. Be lucky with 1 run. Here's the pitch. That's going to be 4-5. Switch hitter batting left. He struck him out. So he does get out of it without any further damage. A 4-5 left-handed. He ends up striking out 2, allowing 1 run on 2 hits, 2 walks, and leaving the bases loaded. Bottom of the first now. Here's Bill Hands. He's 120 on the year. And Ty Klein will lead it off. He was looking, yeah. Okay, here's Hands now. The pitch to Klein. 1-5. Right-handed, he grounds it to second. Beckert has it. He throws to Smith, 1 away. The batter is Gary Sutherland. Okay, Hands, the windup and the pitch. That's 6-10. Right-handed, grounds to short X. That'll be Popovich. Paul in for Kessinger. He's a 322. .322, 16-3. It's going to be a G1. E22. 6-12-14. And he throws him out. 2 away. Nice play by Popovich. And here's Rusty Staub. With 2 outs and nobody on. Hands gets the sign from Hundley. The windup and the pitch to Staub. That's 2-10, right-handed. He hit him. Staub gets hit on the buttocks as he was turning away. Staub takes first with 2 outs. And here's Ron Fairley. Okay, Hands. Working from the stretch. The pitch to Fairley. 6-8. Left-handed, grounds it to second, and Beckert has it. He throws to Willie Smith at first, and the side is retired. It's no runs, no hits. Staub was hit by a pitch and left on base. We've gone one. It's 1-0 Chicago. This is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. Gonna take a break for a minute or two. Looking at our schedule, just to let you know. Our next game is a snoozer. Detroit Tigers at New York Yankees. Most games are snoozers these days with the AL wrapped up, with Baltimore clinching the East, Minnesota the West. It'll be Earl Wilson for the Tigers, pitch starting, and Al Downing for the New York Yankees. And we hope you all to be there. I'm hoping it'll be this afternoon. I don't even have it set up yet. Programming note, don't miss tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, a tutorial on Strat-O-Matic Super Advanced Stealing by Baseball Demos. We'll be live together right here on YouTube. A tutorial on Strat-O-Matic Super Advanced Stealing. And I'll be back in just about a minute or two. Yeah, Stack and Limit. I'm looking forward to that too. I'll be right back. back. And it's the top of the second. It's 1-0 Cubs. It's hands for the Cubs, Robertson for the Expos. Here's Jerry Robertson. He ran into trouble in the first. He retired the first 2 batters. And then from there, big trouble. And he was lucky, I think, to have only 1 run scored. A single and an error, a walk, a single, a walk. He finally struck out Popovich. Here's Randy Hundley leading it off. Robertson gets the sign from Bateman. Here's the pitch, 110 right-handed. He grounds it to short. Wine fields it and throws him out, 1 away. And here's Bill Hands, the pitcher. A 1 WR. Robertson into his windup, and the pitch to Hands. 111, he struck him out. That's the 3rd strikeout for Robertson. 2 away. Back to the top, and it's Oscar Gamble who struck out to start off the ball game. Now. That's 110 right-handed, grounds it to second, and Sutherland fields it, throws it to Fairley at first, and it's a 1-2-3 for Robertson in the second. A nice change by Jerry Robertson after that first inning. We're in the middle of the second. It's 1-0 Cubs. And here's Bill Hands now. Big Mac Jones to lead it off here. Bottom of the second for the Expos. Here's the pitch to Jones. That's 2-7 right-handed. He struck him out. First strikeout for Hands today. 1 down. And Kevin Collins, the batter, left-handed hitter. Okay, Hands into his windup. Here's the pitch to Collins. That's 5-10, left-handed. Grounds it to first. Smith will take it, covering the bag, Hands. And that's 2 away. 3-1 if you're scoring at home. 5-10, left-handed. 2 down now, and here's Bateman. John Bateman, the catcher. The windup by Hands and the pitch. That's going to be 3-5 right-handed, and he struck him out. The side is retired. Second strikeout, 2 in this inning for Hands. We've gone 2. It's 1-0 Cubs. Top of the third. Robertson retired the side in order in the second after a rough first inning. Here comes Glenn Becker to lead it off. Cubs won this game in real world 5-4. Attendance is 5,216 here at Jerry Park. Okay, Robertson is ready. Wind up and the pitch to Beckert. Whoa. Ooh, that fell off. Oh, shit. There it is. It's a 5. It rolled all the way over into near the refrigerator. House rules, if it's flat, it counts no matter where it lands. 6'9" right-handed, and it's a fly ball to center, and Klein is under it, and he makes the catch, 1 out. Let's watch that spill again. Shit, I keep getting frickin' email. Oh, I hate emails these days. They are just terribly anxiety-provoking. Everything is anxiety-provoking for me. You know? This thing should be delivered today. They are chillums. Let's look at that spill out again. We're looking at a replay here on the die that came out. It ended up being a 5. It was with Beckert at the plate. Here it is again. Actually, that went back a little far there. Here it is. Yeah, well, they are stacking limits. They are like these things. Okay, this one's dirty. I'm getting new clean ones. They are to ingest cannabis, yeah. Let's watch the roll here. We don't have slow motion, we have stop and go. Whoop, missed it. Let's try it again. Been having a little trouble getting them lately. Here it comes. There's the roll coming. See, into the left hand. Now going for the roll. I can already see it. There it goes. The black one is flying out, as you can see. And that's what happened. It turned out to be a fly ball to center field. And we return to live action here. Here's Billy Williams with 1 out, nobody on. Oh, Christ. Okay, Robertson into his windup and the pitch to Williams. That's 2-6. Right-handed, he lines it to short, caught by Wine. 2 outs. Nobody on, and Willie Smith is the batter. Okay, Smith at the plate. He walked in the first. 2 outs, nobody on. Robertson, he gets the sign from Bateman. Pitch to Smith, 2-5, and he struck him out. That's the 4th strikeout for Robertson today, and he has retired 7 in order. That was a 2-5 right-handed. We're in the middle of the third. It's 1-0 Cubs. And Bill Hands comes out to start his 3rd inning. Bobby Wine will lead it off. Okay, here's Hands now. The pitch to Wine. That's going to be 2-6 right-handed, and that is a liner to third caught by Santo. 1 down. It was well hit by Wine, but Santo had it. It was a 2-6 right-handed. And now the pitcher, Jerry Robertson. Okay, Hands now. The wind up and the pitch. That's a 2-3 right-handed. He pops it up, foul territory behind the plate. Hundley makes the catch, 2 outs. And top of the order, Ty Klein now. All right, here's Klein, left-handed hitter, Hands. He winds and deals, and that is a 6-11 left-handed fly ball right X. Going for that is Hickman. He's a 3-5. For 3, it's going to be an S2 for the first hit off Hands. A single. Let's see if he handles it cleanly. Hickman in E5. That's 5-9-13 E5. Yes, he does. So it will be a 2-out single, and the first hitter hit off of Hands. And so Klein is on first 2 outs. And Gary Sutherland is the batter. Here's the pitch from Hands. 6-7 right-handed. It's a fly ball to center. High and playable by Gamble. He makes the catch and the side is retired. So it's no runs. One hit. First hit off Hands by Klein with 2 outs. He was left on base. We've gone 3. And it is a 1-0 ball game. Take a little break here. My TV is updating. I really get annoyed at this shit. YouTube. CNN. I really get fucking annoyed by this shit. It happens like too often. It updates, it doesn't work. It's just, it's a first world problem, of course. Black screen. Freaking hate it. Oh, my Christ. I hate this bullshit. There it is. You know, sometimes I unplug the goddamn thing and I put it back in and it's working now. I've never had it stop working altogether, but so be it. Okay, we'll get back here. Jerry Robertson now. It's 1-0 Cubs. We've gone 3. And the captain, Ron Santo, will lead it off here. Oh, Christ. Ah. Oh. Let me get some more coffee here, folks. I have gone through this pot so quickly because I started it before the game. No. Oh. Okay, here's Santo now. Singled in the first, singled in the first, and knocked in Williams. That's where we're at, 1-0. Here's Robertson now, the wind-up. And the pitch to Santo. 4-6, right-handed, struck him out. And that is the 5th strikeout for Jerry Robertson. Robertson has really settled down since that first inning. And here's Hickman. Hickman walked, left on in the first. Six, seven, right-handed, grounds it to second X. Sutherland to 326, trying to get to that. $326.12.3. It's a G2. He gets to it. E26 478, and he throws him out. 2 outs. You know, I play a lot of Strat-O-Matic, folks. I broadcast every game of this 69 replay, and I'm a 65-year-old man. One of the things I sometimes ask myself, is this normal? Is this appropriate? Is this healthy to do this? And then I say to myself, you know, for all of us who are trying to keep our minds active and sharp as we age, maybe it is a good idea that I do something that occupies my mind, makes me think, makes my mind work, my brain work. And so if this is it, so be it. It's a hobby. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Popovich. And it's very real to me. The replay. It's a fantasy construction that, as if it's real. Okay, Robertson, 2 outs, nobody on. He's retired. 9 in order now. Here's the pitch to Popovich. That's 4-8, switch hitter, batting left. He walked him. So here's your first base runner since the first inning. He lost Popovich on a base on balls on a 4-8 left-handed. And here's Hundley. It's 1-0 Cubs. We're in the top of the 4th. This guy, Alex Murdaugh, murdering his own, at least he was convicted for murdering his own family. I know that I should not compare myself to convicted murderers in order to feel better about myself, but it helps a little bit. I gotta tell you. Oh, isn't that nice of you? It's very kind of you, Stacking Limit. I hope you don't mind if I call you Stack for short. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Here's Hundley with 2 outs and Popovich on first. I imagine friends call you Stack, right? Here's Robertson. And the pitch to Hundley. That is a 5-11 right-handed. That's going to be a ballpark slash. You don't mind, okay? It's a ballpark slash. We'll get a chance to look here at Jarry Park here for the first time in this ball game. 5-11 right-handed. And that's going to be a liner to short on a 13 right-handed batter. How do you like that? Caught by Wine, and the side is retired. So Hundley is retired, the side is retired. No runs, no hits, the walk to Popovich. We're in the middle of the 4th, and it's still a 1-0 ball game. Here's Bill Hands now. It'll be the heart of the order here in the bottom of the 4th facing Hands. Staub, Fairley, and Jones. Staub steps in, left-handed hitter. that is good coffee. Okay, Hands is ready. He gets the sign from Hundley into his windup. Here's the pitch to stop. And that's going to be 3-6 right-handed. And it's a base hit by Staub. It was 3-6 right-handed. Single 1-4. It was a 3 on the 20 die. So Staub leads it off here with a single. He was hit by a pitch in the first left on. Now here's Ron Fairley. Now Hands will work from the stretch here. There's the pitch for 3, left-handed. There's another ballpark slash. This is from a left-handed hitter. This is not going to be. I think it's Popovich will get this. Montreal. Oh, wait a minute. He's a left-handed hitter. It goes through. Oh, my. Goes through for a base hit. Popovich could not get that. And that will be first and second here with nobody out. Look at that again now. It was a 4-3 ballpark slash by the left-handed hitter Fairley. And in Montreal, there it is, single 1-14. It was a 12 on the 20 die. So it's first and second, nobody out for Big Mac Jones now. Hands in a little bit of trouble here. Okay, Hands now. The pitch to Jones. Whoops. That's going to be 6-8 left-handed. Grounds it to second. Beckert steps on the bag. No play to first. And Staub goes to third. On a 6-8 left-handed ground ball second B, it was Beckert who quickly stepped on the bag. He got Fairley. No play to first. No throw. It'll be Big Mac Jones on first and Staub on third with 1 out. And Kevin Collins, the batter, with the infield back. Kevin Jones, look at that, 213 hitter. And he is a left-handed hitter. Bringing him in. They had no idea he would probably finish at 213. Lord. Okay, again, infield is back. Collins bounced to first base with Hands covering the bag. Here's the pitch to Collins. That's going to be 2-5 right-handed, and he struck him out. Oh, that was a big strikeout by Hands. On a 2-5 right-handed. Third strikeout for Bill Hands. It's 2 outs now, and here comes John Bateman in a clutch situation here. Okay, Hands now facing Bateman, trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch. That's going to be 6-8, right-handed, fly ball left. This should end the inning. Billy Williams under it. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. So Hands allows 2 singles to start off the inning and gets out of it. Nothing. 2 left on. No runs. And we've gone 4. It's 1-0. Cubs in a pretty tight ball game here. Good pitching on both ends. Take a little break here, and we will be back in about 3 minutes. I hope everybody's doing well. Oh. Hope everybody's making out okay here on this April Fool's Day. Oh my. Oh. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. We're back. I will be needing to use the lavatory. I'll wait until the middle of the fifth. Here's Jerry Robertson now. It's pretty cool out here today in Fort Lauderdale, by the way. We're lucky to have such mild weather here. It's April 1st, it's already hot here. We had a nice winter with nice, cool nights. Well, Bill Hands will lead it off. He struck out in the second. It's 1-0 Cubs, top of the fifth. Here's Robertson now. Oh, yeah, absolutely stacking. Absolutely. When you gotta go, but I think I can hold off. Here's the pitch to Hands. Oh, thanks for making me laugh. He struck him out. That's the sixth for Jerry Robertson today. He's been very good since the first. Now here's Oscar Gamble. Gamble 0 for 2. Robertson gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's going to be 5-9, left-handed. Oh, it's hit well by Gamble. Oh my, he's got the power, and it's gone. Gamble has knocked one out of the park here off Robertson. Let's look at that again. It's a 5-9 left-handed and home run. He's got the power against right-handers. It was 1-8. It's a 6 on the 20 die. And that is a home run by Oscar Gamble. And that'll make it a 2-1 ball game. Oscar had one home run in real world, and this is his first home run of the season. He walloped that. Now here's Glenn Beckert with 1 out, nobody on. Beckert is 0 for 2. Oh. Okay, Robertson, he gets the sign from Bateman. Here's the pitch to Beckert. 210, right-handed, and it's a base hit for Glenn. Right to left field, thrown in by Big Mac Jones. Robertson's first endurance inning is the 7th. Now I feel like I don't have to go. That's what happens. Here's Billy Williams. A 1-out home run by Oscar Gamble, and now the base hit by Beckert on first, and Billy Williams the batter. Here's Robertson. Pitch to Williams, 6-10. Left-handed, struck him out. That's number 7 for Jerry Robertson today. He is a good strikeout pitcher if you look at his ratio. 2 outs now with Beckert on first. And here's Willie Smith. Smith walked and struck out today. From the stretch, Robertson. And that's going to be 5-6 left-handed, and he struck him out. My goodness, he struck out the side and has 8 strikeouts now. That was a 5-6 left-handed. Unfortunately, he also let up a home run. It's a gamble. We're in the middle of the 5th. It's a 2-1 ball game. Hands will come out. Reed and McGinn were used in real world in this game. I think it might be premature to hit for Robertson. It's a different game back then, folks. I am going to use the lavatory. No doubt about it now. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. This should not take long. Oh. We are out of coffee here. I've got the door open here because it's so cool. Such a nice morning breeze. And Kathy Harden has arrived. Good morning to Kathy Harden. I woke up a bit early today, Kathy. Great to see you. I think I'm going to be making another cup, Kathy, another pot already, because I started a little early. It's 2-0 Cubs. And it's going to be Bobby Wine leading it off here, bottom of the 5th. Okay, Hands is ready here. And the pitch to Wine. That's 6-7 right-handed, fly ball center. Getting under that is Gamble, and he makes the catch. Kathy, just to get you up to date, Robertson was a little erratic in the first. He retired the first 2 batters, and then 4 reached safely in order. 1 run was scored. And then Oscar Gamble homered with 1 out in the 5th. Pot number 2, yes. It'll be an 8 cup. And you can see the Cubs lineup is a little shaken up. Haven't ever seen it look quite like this. Kessinger is out with an injury. We hope it won't be long. And Willie Smith, Popovich playing for Kessinger, Gamble in the leadoff spot, where Kessinger is normally, and Willie Smith cleanup playing for Ernie, Mr. Cup. So Wine is retired. Robertson will hit. It's still early. We'll make another pot right after this inning. Trying to keep my chin up, Kathy. It's April 1st. I got lots of things on my mind, and we'll see how it goes. Take care of a couple things after this ball game when business opens. Okay, here's Hands now. The pitch to Robertson. That's going to be 6-11. Switch hitter batting left. He flies it to right X. Pickman 3-5. What pranksters are we talking about there, Kathy? It's a lot of pranksters. A lot. I'm always got my eye out for that. 19-3 F3 gets to it. A lot of fucking scammers. Hickman E5, 6-8-11 on an E5, and he makes the catch. 2 down. And here's Ty Klein. Oh, April Fools. Right. Yeah. I was thinking of posting an April Fool post on X, formerly Twitter. Something really good. It had to be good, though. But I don't know. I can't think anything that good. Here's Hands now. The pitch to Klein. That's going to be 4-4 left-handed catcher X. That's for Randy Hundley. Hundley, one of the best in the business. He is a 1-3. I'm going to see what I could do, Kathy. Maybe I'll get a good prank going. I'm not a big fan of deception, though, on any level. I guess it could be a joke. And that's going to be 16-1. It's a pop-up in foul territory for Hundley. See if he can get to that. Shouldn't be a problem. E3, 2-4-5, rare play. Oh my. It's a 2-4-5, rare play. Let's see what we have with a runner on first. No, nobody on. No runner on first. Batter hits a pop-up into foul territory, and he gets to the railing just as a fan reaches out and deflects the ball. The umpire rules that the batter is out on fan interference. Okay, that's the first for me. I am going to score that a foul out. Fan interference, and that was a Montreal fan trying to get to that. I didn't know that that would be an outcome, but the side is retired 1-2-3. We've gone 5, it's 2-0. No, I don't remember Sid Finch. What was that about? No, I don't remember that. Was there some sort of Sports Illustrated April Fool's joke or something? It sounds familiar. 2-0 ball game. That was a rare play, which I haven't had before. We're gonna head to the 6th. I'm gonna make some coffee. April Fool's edition. Oh, he was a made-up pitcher. Okay. That's Sid Finch. Okay. Yeah, that gives me an idea of something, but I am really not very motivated to do anything like that. No one really gives a shit. That's the thing. I will be right back as I'm going to make some coffee, folks. It is I feel the humidity coming in already. That's the only downside here when you open the door, but we'll make some coffee and we'll make an 8-cup here, and then we'll get back. George Plimpton wrote. Oh, Plimpton wrote it, but it really deceived people. Yeah. I guess I could do one about Trump, couldn't I? But, you know, it's got to be a good one. I'm really not in a very, I'm not in a very jovial mood, Kathy. I really... If I was in a jovial mood, I might be interested. I remember Plimpton. Oh, he was a very good author, and he did some very, very interesting things. Paper Lion, all sorts of things. Oh, I'm glad you're doing magnificently, Kathy Harden. I'll have what you're having. Folks, the coffee is brewing. Let's see what this frickin' email is. Hate emails. Here it is. Okay. No mail to be delivered. I have an Etsy coming with the regular mail. Those will be my new chillums. The coffee is brewing, and I'll be back in just a couple minutes, folks. That coffee is almost ready. Brewing good, and a good game brewing, absolutely, Kathy Harden. Appreciate the encouragement. It's 2-0 Cubs. We're heading to the top of the sixth here. Gotta take things nice and slow here in my life, because if I try to rush too much, I'm gonna just lose my mind. A little water here to wet the whistle. Oh. Oh. Get a cup going here. Oh boy, where are you located, Stack? You start early. You start early there. Top of the sixth. 2-0 ball game. And here's Jerry Robertson. His first endurance is the 7th. It will be Santo to lead it off. Santo 1 for 2 today. Shenandoah Valley of Virginia. Chronic back pain. Okay. I get it. I get it. Okay, Robertson is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Santo. That's 3-5 right-handed. It's hit well by Ron. Deep to left, going back is Big Mac Jones, and he catches up with it for the out. A long fly ball flagged down by Big Mac Jones on a 3-5 right-handed. It was home run 1-7, a 14 on the 20 die. Here's Jim Hickman now. Hickman walked and grounded to second. Oh. Here's Robertson now. He gets the sign from Bateman. And the pitch to Hickman. 6-5 right-handed. That's a grounder to short. X. That will be Wine a 344. This guy Murdaugh, I'm telling you. 344 for Popovich, in for Kessinger. 19-3. It's going to be a G1. He gets to it, no problem. Actually, I'm sorry, it's Wine, not Popovich. But I had the number right. E44. That's 6-7-8. And he boots it. Wait a minute. Is that an 8 or is that a 6? We're going to need to look. I think that, that is so hard to see. I think that's an 8. But we're going to pull up our super advanced chart in lamination and easy to look at, provided by Mike Terranova. We're going to zoom in on that. There it is. It's an E44 678 E44. It is a one base error, and it's going to be a G1E1. The problem there is the folds. This is a very flimsy. This is flimsy paper, So it is a G1E1 error by Wine with one out. Hickman is on. Second error of the game both for the Expos. Hickman on first here with one out. And here's Popovich. Oh, that's good coffee. Okay, Robertson from the stretch now. Popovich struck out and walked. Here's Robertson. 3-7 right-handed, fly ball center. And it's Klein under it to make the catch, 2 away. Robertson holding his own here in this ball game. 3-7 against the right-hander. 2 away now for Hundley. Hands on deck. I guess I shouldn't, I shouldn't have the self-pity that I have, because I'm not the only person with problems, challenges, difficulties, frustrations. Many have them. Many people have them. A lot of what I go through, I think, is self-pity. Oh, how awful that I have to go through this and that, Get off the piss pot and deal with life. Have courage. Okay, here's Jerry Robertson, 2 outs now, Hickman on first. The pitch to Hundley. That's going to be 2-4, right-handed, chops it to second. And Sutherland fields it on 1 hop. And throws it to Fairley to retire the side. So Robertson has pitched pretty good baseball here. No runs there. Takes courage to do what every day, sir? Get up and live? Or are you talking about play Strat-O-Matic? Broadcast Strat-O-Matic. I don't know if that takes courage. Look at this, 7 children wounded in a shooting in Indianapolis. What kind of frickin' place? And a former NFL cornerback, Cameron Sutton, has turned himself in. My God, who the hell? What is wrong with people? God. Shooting children. My God. Well, we're heading to the bottom of the 6th. It's Bill Hands throwing shutout baseball. He's allowed 3 hits. He's hit a batter. No walks, struck out 3. It'll be the heart of the order, Gary Sutherland. Oh, playing online. Well, I don't consider that to require courage. To be honest with you, that's a pure enjoyment. Everybody has different ways, of looking at what is and is not challenging, difficult, etc. I think maybe my narcissism and exhibitionism comes into play when I do this, because I like to be watched. Okay, here's Hands now. You could do it. Stacking limit. You say you wouldn't do it, maybe. But, the word, you could do it if you forced yourself. But look, everyone has their own things, what they want to do. Thank you so much, Stack. Very kind of you. Here's Hands now. The pitch to Sutherland. 6-11 right-handed. That's a fly to right. It's going to be Hickman again. On a 6-11 right-handed. 3-5 Hickman. Take it nice and slow. Slip that in there. And Rick DeBar, hope, yeah, I had a beautiful Easter. Hope yours was well, Rick. Again, Hickman, 3-5 out in right. That's going to be 7-3. F1, he gets to it. Right field, E5, 6-9-10. And he makes the catch. So Sutherland is retired. Here's Staub now. Hit by a pitch, singled and left on third. Hand's first endurance is the 8th. Okay, hands, he gets the sign from Hundley. Here's the pitch to stop. That's 3-11 right-handed. It's a ballpark slash. This will go through. Left-handed in Montreal. Single 1-14. It's a 1. Plenty of room there to spare. Staub gets his second base hit of the ball game. And here's Ron Fairley, the tying run at the plate. Oh. Okay, hands now from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Fairley. That's going to be 6-9 left-handed, grounded to short. That's for Popovich. He is a 322 in for Kessinger. 322. 8-3. It's a G3 pound. No one being held. Infield back. Popovich E22. 4-7-8-9. And he's going to make the play on a G3 with a runner on first who will go to second. So Staub advances as Popovich throws Fairley out. And Big Mac Jones in a clutch situation. And he is the tying run at the plate. Okay, hands from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Jones. That's going to be 3-7 right-handed. He struck him out. So Bill Hands gets out of it on a 3-7 right-handed, getting Big Mac Jones swinging. That's Hands' fourth strikeout of the ball game. It's no runs, one hit. The single by Staub, who was left on second. We've gone 6 innings. It's a 2-0 ball game. This may be Robertson's final inning. Maybe. If he's due up next in the bottom of the 7th. We'll see. Here's Robertson now. Bill Hands to lead it off. He's 0 for 2, struck out twice by Robertson. Tigers at the Yankees this afternoon, assuming I'm okay to do it. That would be a 2 p.m. start. It's not yet posted. And a quick programming note, don't forget, tomorrow, Tuesday, April 2, 8 p.m. Eastern, Baseball Demos providing me with a live together tutorial on Strat-O-Matic Super Advanced Stealing. Okay, here's Robertson. And Kathy says that the Expos need to get pesky as always. Well, we're going to see if they're going to be pesky. Here's Robertson now. Pitch 2 hands, 5-7. Right-handed, struck him out. That's number 9 for Jerry today. Jerry sure has kept them in this ball game. It is 2-0. Here's Gamble, 1 for 3. Hit the 1-out home run in the 5th, his first of the year. Robertson looks in. He gets the sign from Bateman now. Here's the pitch, 6-5 left-handed. Grounds it to short X. That's going to be Wine again. .344 Wine. .344, 12-3. It's going to be a G2. He gets to it. E44. 2-3-4. And he throws him out. 2-away here. And Beckert comes up now. Robertson has pitched good baseball, no doubt about it. He had a rough going in the first, allowing a run, let the home run to Gamble, but that's about it. Two outs, nobody on. Beckert at the plate. Glenn 1 for 3. Single left on in the 5th following Gamble's home run. Here's the pitch from Robertson. 1-8 right-handed, chops it to short, and Wine fields it and throws him out, and the side is retired. So a 1-2-3 inning for Jerry, looking as strong as ever. And we're going to see if the Expos can pescify here in the bottom of the 7th. This might be the last inning for Jerry. Howie Reed is warming in the bullpen. Howie Reed. He pitched in relief in this game in Real World. Face pitched last game. We're not using him. We're not using him at all. Howie Reed, the right-hander, warming. Here's Kevin Collins to lead it off. Okay, Hands is ready. The wind-up, the pitch to Collins. That's going to be 1-5, right-handed, and it's a pesky base hit for Collins. He pesquied a single 1-7 with a 6 on the 20 die. Off Hands. Again, Hands' first endurance will be next inning. It was a 1-5, right-handed single 1-7. It was a 6 on the 20 die. So Collins is on. And here's John Bateman, the catcher. Wine out on deck. Here's hands now. Here's the pitch. It's 6-7. Right-handed. Fly ball center field. It's high and playable, but for Gamble. And Gamble makes the catch, one away. You know, the humidity is starting to come in here. That was a 6-7 right-handed. The humidity is coming in. You can feel it. And therefore, we are going to close the door and hope you don't mind me in my underwear. To me, it's the same as shorts, as long as my genitals aren't showing. And we're all closed in now. Oh. And here's Bobby Wine. Little humor there, folks. A little strange humor. Oh. Okay, here's hands now. The pitch to Wine. That's going to be 4-7 right-handed. And it's a base hit up the middle for Wine. He has pescified. Let's look at that again, 4-7. Right up the middle. Collins will hold, and there will be a hitter for Robertson here. 2 on now with 1 out. Robertson. And I can tell you right now it's going to be Jim Ferry. I believe he pinch hit in Real World in this ball game. Robertson, the loser of record, though. He pitched 7, allowed 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Pitched good ball. He walked 2, 3, struck out 9, and allowed 2 runs. It will be Howie Reed. And I'm telling you again that Jim Ferry did pinch hit for Robertson in this ball game. And he would be my go-to guy here. Let's go pull Ferry out. He only had 49 at-bats. He's a left-handed hitter. But he pinch hit in Real World in this game. Here's Ferry now. Left-handed hitter. Perfect situation here for Ferry. With 1 out, first and second. And Ferry is the go-ahead run at the plate. Here's hands now. Again, his first endurance is next inning. Here's hands. The pitch to Ferry. 3-4. Oh, he grounds it to second. Beckert steps on the bag, throws to first, and the side is retired. So they got de-pescified there, Montreal, on a inning-ending double play ball. Ferry grounded it out. He hit it hard, but that's part of the reason why a lot of people who hit balls hard will ground into doubles, even if they're good hitters. It was a 3-4 right-handed. You could see it's a ground ball second A. And the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 left. We've gone 7. And the score remains 2-0. And there's a new pitcher here, Howie Reed. Howie Reed. Reed comes out, he's taking his warm-ups. And we'll get a little more coffee here. Baseball Demos is here. I don't have anything going on, Baseball Demos. If you have something going on, and if you would like to reschedule it anyway, that's fine with me. You could, you know, I meant it. Usually 8 p.m. Eastern, I am wide open. So that's where we're at there. Here's Howie Reed, he's ready. You just let me know, we'll just move it. Really, we can even suspend it. Good, all right, great. I mean, if something were to come up, I would let you know. Okay. Looks like I may need to use the lavatory again. You did open Strat-O-Matic University last night. Let me go to your channel. Oh God, I need to watch this. You know, I didn't catch this. And it is, I'm looking right now, folks. I need to use the lavatory, by the way. There it is. It's a 47-minute, and you call it Strat-O-Matic University. Oh, Lord, this would be worth me. I'm telling you, I am going to watch this. I'm going to make this a commitment for me because I see you've got the cards out. Yes. Yes. In fact, this may actually help me learn it, let alone need the tutorial. The tutorial would be reinforcement, maybe. That's awesome. There we go. And I'm going to get this going. You've got it big up there on the, there I have it full screen with the things easy to see. So I'm looking forward to that. I am going to put this on my watch later and my playlist. I'm also going to put it on Strat-O-Matic miscellaneous playlist. And thank you. Stacking, if you want to talk about stacking, if you want to talk about someone who does a service, it's Baseball Demos with that. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to head to the top of the 8th. I really need to use the lavatory, folks. I will be back. It won't be long. Two nothing Cubs. We've gone 7. And it's Howie Reed on the mound. I'll be back. You know, folks, I want to just tell you all something. Baseball demos. I have just a quick question for you. Would you have any objection? And if you do, if you're uncomfortable with it, that's fine. Would you have any objection if this afternoon, just for myself, I did a broadcast of me watching your Strat-O-Matic University broadcast? It would include a number of times of me actually showing your screen, but it would be more for my narcissism and exhibitionism to have people watch me trying to learn it. If you prefer not, I won't, because of course I would be using your video as part of my broadcast. If you prefer it, I understand. I know that's an unusual request. And I would probably do that in lieu of another ball game this afternoon, because I just don't know. I think it's a nice change of pace. I know some people might not like it, but so go for it. Thank you. Thank you. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, folks. Rather, and I'm sorry, Kathy, the Yankee game will be moved tomorrow. Detroit at New York. Okay, here's how we read. That will be tomorrow morning. Here's how we read now. Facing Williams, top of the eighth, 2-0 Cubs. And the pitch, that's 6-9, left-handed, and he flies it to left. Under that is Jones, 1 out, and I think if I did that, it would actually discipline me to actually watch the video and, in particular, try to learn it from that. 6-9, left-handed. Here's Willie Smith now. Oh, that is good coffee, no doubt about it. Okay, Reed, facing Smith. Here's the pitch. That's 4-6, left-handed, fly ball center. For Klein, 2 away. So Reed retires the first 2 Cubs in his first inning of relief after Ferry pinch hit for Robertson, grounding into an inning-ending double play. Here's Santo. Santo is 1 for 3. Reed, the windup and the pitch to Santo, 5-7 right-handed. He struck him out. So Reed looked very good there. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Demos. That's awfully nice of you. Demo's a great guy. And, everybody has their own 5-7 right-handed, struck him out. Everybody has their own idiosyncratic ways, of playing, but also announcing. And I got a kick out of, I thought it was funny, every time Mike Trout, was it Trout or Bass, came up, you call him Big Mouth or smallmouth, and I didn't understand it. I knew that, you have some sort of thing. I don't know if it was trout or bass. You have some sort of thing going on with a fish like that, with with a mouth, and maybe they have small mouths as far as we we would think, but the guy has a big mouth. Okay. I think I got that, and I don't know if anybody else. Bass, yeah. I think that's what it was about. I don't know. I think the mouth on a bass could be actually pretty big if you consider the body size of the thing, so I don't know where you're getting the idea of a small mouth. That's a big frickin' mouth. Oh, I'm so. So I didn't really get the exact logic of it, but the guy Bass, the player, was he a big mouth? Yeah, I guess he was a big mouth, and I guess you were referring to now. Where does the smallmouth come in? Is what I was wondering. We're heading to the bottom of the eighth. And Hands comes out. This will be his first endurance inning now. Top of the order. It'll be Klein, Sutherland, and Starr. Yo, I heard you. That was a nice of you. When you said clutch situation and invoked my name, I thought that was a very nice, very, very nice sentiment. I really did. They're called large and smallmouth bass. Bill Ivamy on the bass. You've got, oh Lord. I had no idea. So you have smallmouth bass? Shit. I'm Googling it right. There it is. Smallmouth bass, yeah. Oh. I guess so. Yeah, so you have some bass that are smallmouth, relatively. Okay. So that's a smallmouth bass. Now I get it, Bill. Thanks for spelling it out for me. We call Kevin Bass rock, but that's a smallmouth bass. And then we were looking at a big mouth before, and you could see there's a big difference between mouths, I guess. I mean, if this one opened up, I don't know how small, small it would be. But in any case, let's get on with this ball game. Let's get on. And here's Dana now. I just see your text there, Dana. I've been playing this 69 replay. Let me answer your questions. Bass awkward. Wait a minute. Then you could say you got it bass backward. Or is it bass awkward? Dana, to answer your question, and I love when people are nice enough to ask questions. Oh, it's bass awkward. I started the replay around March 2021, this particular replay. So we're on 3+ years now, but as far as stats go, and I struggled with this, I hope you can hear me, Dana. I tried keeping stats at first, and it became such a it became such a tedious task. Not only was it time consuming, but I don't have, I have an iMac. I just don't have the software to input. If I had software to input, that would be another story. If anyone knows of any iMac compatible software that I could input on a desktop to keep compiled. So I made a decision, and the decision was I'm going to keep, of course, standings. That's the meat and potatoes. Soy, if you're vegan. So we have wins, losses. I'm meticulous about that. And just for a novelty, I keep wins for pitchers and home runs for individual hitters. Wins for pitchers, home runs. I regret not doing wins and losses for pitchers. And my rationale is, again, like I told you, I simply don't have the time. And when I do it, I make mistakes anyway. And moreover, the payoff, or I shouldn't say the payoff, the trade-off of not having those stats is worth it to bypass the tediousness of my keeping them, and most importantly, enjoying the process. So this is more about enjoying the process of the replay, like just enjoying today's game, And again, it's a trade-off. So that's my answer. Here's Ty Klein, bottom of the 8th, to lead it off. It's a 2-0 ball game. Hands in his first inning of endurance. Here's Hands. And the pitch, 5-6 left-handed, grounds it to second. And it's Beckert over to Smith, 1 out. I'm glad. Thank you, Dana. Thank you so much. Do you play, I'm checking out your channel. Do you play Strat-O-Matic? I see you got some videos there. You a musician? I see there, or you, I'm trying to see what you got there. I'm looking, you have, got some videos in there. I'll be glad. There we go. Okay, 1 out. Here's Sutherland now. Now, my son may call me, but, and if that happens, we just move on. We would interrupt this broadcast. Bad puns and trivia questions. Love the distractions. Here's the pitch to Sutherland. That's 1-6 right-handed. He taps it back to Hands. And he throws it on over to Smith, 2 down now. And here's Staub. 2-0 Cubs. Bottom of the 8th. Staub hit by a pitch and 2 singles. It is a shutout for Bill Hands thus far. A 6-hit shutout. Here's the pitch to Staub. That's going to be 5-7 left-handed, struck him out. So Hands looking stronger than ever here in the 8th. He got his 5th strikeout, 1-2-3 inning. We're heading to the 9th. It's still 2-0. Here's Reed now. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, it will be Fairley, Jones, and Collins. Here's Hickman now. 0 for 2, walked and reached on the error by Wine. Here's Reed. That's 2-5, right-handed, hit well by Hickman to left, right field. Going for it is Staub, and he catches it. Runs it down. It was hit well. But that's a long out, one away. Reed has retired the first 4 in relief that he's faced. 2-5, right-handed. Hit very well. Now Paul Popovich. Here's the pitch from Reed. That's going to be 5-4, switch hitter batting left. He grounds it to third X. Getting to that Collins, a 341. .341, 7-3. It's a G3 pound with nobody on. Collins E41, 4-5-6. And he throws him out. 2 away now. The pitching has been very good on both ends. Now Randy Hundley is the batter. Reed has retired the first 5 he has faced in relief here. Hundley 0 for 3. Howie Reed, he winds and he deals. That's going to be 3-5 right-handed, and that's going to be a base hit by Hundley. A 2-out single. And here comes Hands. Hands has struck out 3 times today. His first time here facing Reed. Here's the pitch to Hands. That's going to be 5-6, right-handed, and it's a base hit to right for Hands. Hundley goes to second and holds on Staub's arm. It was a 5-6, right-handed. And here's Gamble now. First and second, 2 down. Gamble 1 for 4. He hit the solo home run in the 5th. Here's Reed. And the pitch to Gamble. 1-5. It's a base hit to right. Hundley rounding. Again, it's going to be Staub's arm with 2 outs. That's going to be Hundley 1-12, 1-14, -4, 1-10. And with 2 outs, they're sending him home. Oh, yeah, shit, yeah. Hundley with 2 outs. Here's the throw from Staub, and he is safe, you see? So that's a good 2-out situation. You have a 50-50 chance there. Gamble goes to second and Hands to third. So a little insurance there. And Gamble gets his second run batted in of the ball game. Hundley came home on that. It was 112, 114 with 2 outs, and then -4, 1-10. And it was a 6 on the 20 die. And for Reed, this is his second endurance inning. They're going to see if he can get Beckert here. It's now a 3-0 ball game. There's action in the bullpen. Okay, Reed, trying to get out of this. And that's 4-8 right-handed. He walked him. So he's really, I hate to pull a guy like in this situation, but we're gonna let him face Williams. I don't know. Let me see if I got anybody here who I would bring in. I'd rather not bring in McGinn or Face or Simbera. I could bring in a left-hander. I could bring in Don Shaw, the left-hander, to face Williams. It seems like a stretch here. It just seems unrealistic to allow Reed to continue in this situation. And Shaw has a 5.21 ERA. Well, we're going to bring him in. We're going to bring him in. So there's a little break here in the action. Looks like the Expos are the ones getting peskied here, Kathy. Reed came in, he pitched beautifully for the first 5 batters, and then he just fell apart here. Pitching 1 2/3 innings, allowing 3 hits, 1 walk, struck out 1. He's allowed 1 thus far. He's responsible for bases full, 2 outs, and it's going to be Don Shaw, the left-hander, to face Williams. So Shaw is ready. And here we go. Just do that for realism's sake. We could keep him in. It wouldn't make much of a difference, really. You know what I'm saying? Here's Shaw now. The pitch to Williams. And that's going to be 2-5 left-handed. Grounds it to second. And Sutherland takes it, throws it over to Fairley. And Shaw gets the side retired. 1 run on 3 hits and a walk. 4 batters reached safely in order. And here's Bill Hands. He's gone all the way. Going for win number 21 today. He won 20 in real world. You look at him, look at that card, 2.49 ERA. Good hit ratio, good strikeout ratio. He did allow, he pitched 300 innings. You wonder, why was he 20-14? Well, that's still a good record, but he probably had some bad luck when the Cubs, I'm just guessing, when the Cubs fell apart in August and September. Here's Fairley now. The Expos down by 3, bottom of the 9th. Fairley is 1 for 3. Here's the pitch from Hands. This second endurance inning, 4-8 left-handed, walked him. Now Big Mac Jones, nobody warming in the bullpen. Okay, here's Jones, the pitch from Hands. 2-8, right-handed. Oh my, it's hit deep by Big Mac. Oh my, it's very deep. And it's gone. Kathy Harden, Big Mac Jones has just hit a 2-run home run off Hands. Hands is 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. And how freaking important is that run in the 9th, which was charged to Reed? Lord, let's look at it again. It was 2-8 right-handed, home run 1-17. It was an 11. It's a 2-run home run. It is now a 3-2 ball game. And the crowd is cheering. Expos getting pesky here. For Big Mac Jones. Now there's action in the That's number 22 for Big Mac Jones. God. He had 22 in real world. How do you like that? Just a coincidence. This is the time when he does it. It's going to be Kevin Collins coming up. Let's see who's warming here. Now I'm going to tell you something. Abernathy, Reagan, and Aguirre, their three best, both pitched last game. Reagan came in this game. I hate to hold you all up, but I need to see if these people, any of these people, have pitched. Well, we're going to, before I start, someone is warming. Let me just say it that way. Let's save some time. Let's see if Hands can get out of this. But if this continues, one more hit or walk, he's out. Okay, here we go. Hands, the pitch to Collins. That's going to be 5-2 left-handed, grounds to second X. It's Becker, 230. Mm. .230, that's a 3-2. It's going to be a G3. Good thing he's a 2 and not a 3. You see that? Becker at E30. 5, 6, 7, 8. And he throws him out, one away. So there is action, but we're going to see if Hands can get out of this. He lost the shutout. Let's see if he can hold on to the ball game. Here's John Bateman now. Wine out on deck. Hands. The wind-up and the pitch to Bateman. That's going to be 5-2 right-handed. Again, it's a grounder to Beckert. .230. .230, 12-2. It's a G1. He gets to it quite easily. E30. 2-4-5, it's a rare play. 2-4-5, it's going to be a G1 rare play. There's nobody on. And he grounds it to Beckert, who throws it over for the second out. So Hands is 1 out away from the win here. A scare here in the 9th for the Cubs and Bill Hands with a 2-run blast by Big Mac Jones. Here's Bobby Wine now. Again, Wine, not again, but I'm going to show you, he's a 200 hitter. I just don't, you could pinch hit for him, but I'm going to, I'm not going to do it, okay? I mean, I could do it. If you want me to do it, maybe I will do it. I mean, they need to get some sort of hitting going. That means we would also, if they do, we have Bob Bailey, who I'm not sure hasn't played recently. We have Jose Herrera, who came in to pinch run, I believe. We've got people who are worth hitting. Even Ron Brand, a 258 hitter. So, okay, we'll do it. We have Coco LeBoy, who for some reason is not playing. We're going to have Jose Herrera. Actually, we need 1 run. We're going to go with Big Bob Bailey here. Big Bob Bailey hitting for Wine. Okay. Sounds good. And Bailey, with 1 swing, he's got power, will come in, and it's going to be Jose coming in to play short for Wine if they were lucky enough to tie it and not win it. Will be Remy Hermoso, a 162 hitter, but he would come in if needed. Okay, here's Big Bob Bailey. He steps in the batter's box. He is a right-handed hitter. 2 outs, nobody on. 3-2 Cubs. Expos batting. Bailey trying to pescify here. Hands gets the sign from Hundley. The wind-up and the pitch to Bailey. That's 410 right-handed. It's a ballpark slash. And that looks like it's going through. It's a 3 on the 20 die in Montreal, and it does. So Bailey is on. He's a 1-13. He is the tying run. And now there's going to be a hitter for Shaw. My goodness, 7, 8 2/3. And that's it for Hands. Oh my. That is it for Bill Hands. Hands has reached fatigue. Here comes Leo now. Leo, and folks, underneath, I'm terribly anxious. I'm anxious. Coco LeBoy will hit. Enough is enough. We're going to have Coco hit here. We're going to have to do a perusal to see who is available. I would like to use for the Cubs to win this, to finish this off. My first choice would be Hank Aguirre. But I think against the right-hander LeBoy, wait a minute, I may want to go with Abernathy. Yeah, the right-hander. I would prefer Abernathy. I am, now they both pitched last game. We're going to want to see. That's it for Hands, by the way. There's a little break in the action here. What a game. 8 2/3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits allowed. Pitched great ball until here in the 9th when he fell apart, literally. He walked his first batter to lead off with Fairley, and then Jones with a 2-run blast. And then Bailey, 2-out pinch hit single. He is the winner of record. Looks like Coco is going to come in. He had 18 home runs in real world. Now we're going to go look to see about the availability of Aguirre and Abernathy. I've got things I have to do, folks, and it's almost 9. It doesn't matter. I just delay it a little bit here. The sky's not going to fall. We're going to check to see if either of them pitched on the 14th. Cubs. I can just tell looking there if that's Cubs or not. I need to use the lavatory, by the way. Got a little something going on here with my stomach. Aguirre pitched on the 14th. So Aguirre is absolutely not available. Abernathy is available. So Aguirre is not available, but Abernathy is our choice anyway. A little stomach ailment here. Abernathy, the right-hander, is coming in with 2 outs, Bailey on first, And Coco LeBoy, I don't know why he's not in the lineup. He could be hurt, but we're going to take poetic license and use him. Abernathy taking his warm-ups with LeBoy pinch hitting. Just taking a quick look to see why LeBoy is not in. He had 562 at bats, over 600 plate appearances. So that should not be a big issue here. And in fact, he started on the 17th. So there is no reason why it would not make sense. Cubs won this one 5-4 in real world. Abernathy is taking his warm-ups, and we're going to take a break. It's not going to be long. It's going to be about a minute or so, 2 minutes, because I need to use the lavatory. I have some sort of, it's a stomach. It's not bad, but let's just say I've been going to the bathroom 3rd time this morning. 3rd time in this ball game. Fortunately, there have been no runs, no hits, and no errors. I'll be right back. Oh, God, okay. And I still have coffee. Oh, Lord help me. Oh. Oh. Just a slight stomach impairment. I know it's all going to catch up with me very eventually. I'm going to be diagnosed with cancer or something. You can't be abusing your body like this day in, day out for so many years. And not have this shit catch up with you eventually. It's sad. Sometimes it makes me feel like maybe it would have been better if I was never born. Then I wouldn't have to deal with the disappointment. But since my son was born because of me, I have, there's no turning back. Sad life I have. A life filled with incessant worry and anxiety. It's going to be Coco LeBoy. Facing Abernathy. Coco will be the winning run at the plate. If you gotta go, you gotta go. No runs. Here we go, folks. I'm sorry if that was just a bit much, but I am a 65-year-old man. Here we go. Abernathy is ready. It's Coco at the plate. Bailey on first. 2 outs. 3-2 game. Bailey the tying run, LeBoy the winning run. Here's Abernathy from the stretch. The pitch to Coco. 111. It's a ballpark slash. It's going to be 9. He's right-handed. Whoa, it's a liner to short caught by Popovich. A diving catch, the ball game is over. Whoa. It was a 9 on the 20 die. Coco, a right-handed hitter. Single 1 to 6. Not that that would have done anything right there, but it lined it out to Popovich, and the ball game is over. It was a 111 right-handed ballpark slash. And LeBoy hits a hard line drive. And that ends the ball game. Quite a ball game it was. Expos were pesky here at the end, but not pesky enough. The final here in Montreal at Jarry Park, Chicago Cubs 3, Montreal Expos 2. The win goes to Hands. Abernathy came in to get the last out. The loss goes to Robertson, the final line. Cubs 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Expos 2 runs out hitting and losing, 8 hits and 2 errors. And it was a very good game. In fact, that error made in the first inning, made by Staub. It was a base hit, and then Staub bobbled it. Helped Williams score, and that was a big factor. You have a nice morning, Kathy Harden. I want to say to everybody, stay strong, stay well, and I'll catch you all next time. Thank you. It was an awesome game, no doubt about it.